to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as usual, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. David Alaba plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the main goal-scoring threat provided today by Karim Benzema. So the starting 11 for Manchester City. İlkay Gündoğan plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of the pitch. And leading the line today is Erling Haaland. A potentially absorbing contest as Real Madrid get things going. Early challenge of an illegal nature, and the referee can't ignore it. Well, you don't really want to be picking up a caution so early in the game, Stuart.
Well, he's going to be under pressure now. That was a reckless challenge. He didn't need to make it at all.
Really a very poor ball. It is advantage Manchester City here. Phil Foden. Walker. Could cross it in here. Benzema. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Jack Grealish. Well, he went strongly into the challenge, and the result is a throw-in. And the referee, retrospectively, will go back and hand out the yellow card. Well, no stopping him. And options in the centre. Gündoğan. Now with De Bruyne. Real chance. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, we won't get tired of watching this because the interplay around the box is wonderful. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
So underway once more, Manchester City with the advantage. Rudiger. Given away by Real Madrid. How can they create something? And a touch of finesse. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, let's just take another look at this pass from Haaland. He has so much vision. And then just take a look at this, Derek. He sees the keeper off his line, and it's such a classy finish. Just lifts it over him. Beautiful goal.
So the ball rolling again at 2-0. That's a well-struck pass. And he keeps going. Karim Benzema. Here's Valverde. And back with Vinicius. Luka Modric. The ball with Luka Modric. Just cutting off the supply. Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne. Well, successfully cut out. Valverde. Here's Carvajal. Benzema. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. Well, being pressed here. Vinicius. Oh, could be. Oh, that's textbook goalkeeping. Taken short. Karim Benzema in the thick of things. Not really the ideal clearance. Vinicius Junior. And return to Modric. Benzema. Here's Kroos. Mendy. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Haaland. The ball with Luka Modric. Toni Kroos. Oh, he's given the ball away. Erling Haaland. De Bruyne now. Gundogan. On to Haaland. And back with Gundogan. They're showing good patience. De Bruyne. High quality defending. Could be a chance to break here. And he's in. Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Options in the centre. Modric. Could be. Oh, he wasn't ruthless enough in front of goal. Keeper has it now. Gundogan. And Grealish. Foden. Walker. The ball with Rodri. Foden. Back to Haaland. De Bruyne now. Oh, big opportunity. And a goal! They're running riot here, almost out of sight.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and when he gets onto it, he holds off the challenge, keeps his balance, and makes good contact with the ball. That's a top-class finish.
they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. Aurelien Tchouameni. Luka Modric. And Valverde. Getting forward. Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Carvajal. Real Madrid have given us away. Gundogan. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne. Well, great read there to intercept. Benzema waiting. Well, not the best clearance. He's given it straight to the opposition. And support available. Real chance. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1- and 2-touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
So back underway at 3-1. Phil Foden. Modric. Promising looking ball. Vinicius Junior. Benzema. Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. Haaland. And Grealish. De Bruyne. Jack Grealish. Haaland. David Alaba. Tchouameni. What a shocking pass, really. Well, he could really get at the opposition. Benzema. Oh, the threat is there. And the cross not quite accurate enough. And he read it. And this would reduce the deficit. Gundogan. City know that wide area is really opening up. Haaland. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Modric. Benzema. This is Kroos. He'll take this on. Oh, another one for them. And with plenty of time still remaining, this game is very much back on.
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant strike.
And the ball is moving again, 3-2. And unable to keep the ball. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Carvajal. Here's Carvajal. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Will struggle to get it away properly. Well, they can bring it out now. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? Foden. Here's De Bruyne. Well, they couldn't quite muster a real threat. Really sitting deep now. That could be problematic. Holland. Plenty of support here. And blocked for now. Modric. Rudiger has it. Tchouaméni. On to Benzema. Valverde. Modric. Well, they keep passing away. And just like that, they don't have the ball anymore. Sergio Gomez. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Real Madrid have given it away. Laporte. The ball with Rodri. Foden. On to Holland. And he read it well defensively. Under real pressure here. Well, the keeper has outdone himself. Wonderful save. Holland. There it is. 2 to the good now. And that gives them a buffer.
Well, as you can see, he beats the defenders so easily with a change of pace, and then it's a decent finish. That's a very good goal, you have to say.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Carvajal. On to Benzema. Aurelien Tchouaméni. Given away by İlkay Gündoğan. Dangerous looking attack. Kroos. Using his physical strength to shield it. Just wanted to get it out of there. Vinicius Junior. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Vinicius Junior. Well read to put an end to that attack. Beautifully disguised ball. Well, no way through. Tchouaméni. Real find themselves in a position of menace. Look at Modric. Cross blocked. So a deflection, and they can get ready for the corner kick routine.
Well, these fans can sense an opportunity here. They need to make the most of this corner.
And fired over by Kroos. Oh, cleared off the line. Alert defending. Holland. It's with Gundogan. Well, that's really strong play to keep hold of the ball. Foden. On to Grealish. Chance here. And that's the hat-trick. Tearing apart this defence time and again. They simply can't handle him.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
So the action continues, and City really cantering to victory here. Vinicius Junior. This is Kroos. Mendy. Benzema waiting. Still not clear. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. A corner will ensue. And now the delivery, and gobbled up with ease by the keeper. Did well to win the ball back. Luka Modric. Here's Kroos. The supporters want to see him have a go. Spot on with that tackle. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Will they profit from this situation? Rodri. He'll take this on. Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. Short corner favoured. De Bruyne. And return to Grealish. Well, there to intercept. Toni Kroos. Well, on the cusp of the half-time interval, and I think it's fair to say they're enjoying this away day. Stuart, what have you made of what you've seen?
Well, when they play like this, they're such a good team to watch. Their passing, movement and finishing have been of the highest quality. If they continue to play at this pace for the rest of the game, who knows how many they could score.
It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
Benzema. On to Carvajal. Very quick thinking there. Sergio Gomez. And after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Rodri. Phil Foden now. Foden. Promising move. Haaland. Can he take the chance? Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, that's just a wonderful save. How did he stop that?
And deciding to go short with this one. Rodri. And return to Grealish. It's a perfect challenge. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Benzema. Here's Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. And it's there for Karim Benzema. Oh, wonderful save.
Well, he reacts so quickly there. That's a great save.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Well, it still could be dangerous. Carvajal. Well, he keeps going. And it might be. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man with such ease, and it's just a change of pace. But I don't think the keeper should be beaten in his near post quite so easily. I thought that was stoppable.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Walker. De Bruyne now. Rodri. Holland.
Well, just listen to this reaction. They're affording their opponents far too much time on the ball. They have to press higher up the pitch.
No let-up in the pressing department. He's found a pocket of space. De Bruyne. And now Rodri. Walker. And nothing positive comes of it, unfortunately. And the first half is in the history books here at the Bernabeu. Well, you have to say Erling Haaland has been at his excellent best up to now. Not that that should come as any great surprise.
Well, what can you say about him today? He's been a real live wire. Full of tricks, great feet and good goals as well. Top stuff.
Given away by Real Madrid. How can they create something? And a touch of finesse. Oh! And as they kick off the second half, Manchester City lead this fixture. He's using his strength to good effect. Might be onto something with that ball. Foden. Gundogan went from the wide position to infield. Well, able to close down the shot. And a decent save, full credit. And now that play has stopped, the referee can administer the booking. Let's see about the delivery. Well, they haven't overcome all the difficulties. Foden, using his strength to shield the ball. Well, that's the end of that move for now. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Oh, great play. comes to nothing in the end. Really should have made more of that. Well, Karim Benzema has been a top striker for so many years, but even the best have days when it doesn't go to plan, and this has been one such day.
He just hasn't been able to affect the game so far. He hasn't had too much of the ball, but even when he has, he's not looked threatening.
Modric. Here's Carvajal. Benzema. Federico Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. And scope for them to produce something exciting. A wonderful intervention. De Bruyne. In position here to protect the ball. And possession given away. Gundogan. Grealish. Pressure exerted, but he keeps the ball. Kevin De Bruyne. Top-class defending. Rodri! Tremendous reflexes. Thibaut Courtois. And a short corner, let's see. Gundogan. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. He's in control of the situation. Chance to attack using width. Vinicius Junior. And still danger here. Just cleared away in the nick of time. Happy to take on the shot. Well, opting for the short corner. Thumped clear. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Gundogan. And Grealish. Back to Haaland. City move it forward with purpose. Gundogan! And the keeper more than equal to the task. Toni Kroos.
Well, I still can't believe that didn't go in, Derek. What an incredible save.
Well, maybe a chance for them now to relieve the pressure by stringing a few passes together. Interception to snuff out the danger. Using his physical strength to make sure he doesn't lose the ball. Are being pressed here. Gundogan. It's with Gundogan. Aurelien Tchouameni. Really nice ball. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Plenty of players waiting in the middle. Well, spot on with that challenge. Rodri. That's really good and effective physical play. Excellent use of the ball as they make their way forward. And he got to it fairly easily. Walker. Haaland. Here's Grealish. De Bruyne. Important facet of his play, holding the ball up and waiting for support. And an astute piece of defending. Benzema. This is Kroos. Well, the counter chance looks very real. And fed forwards. Well, he's been ruled to have taken up an illegal position, only just, however, Stuart.
Well, he loves running off the back of defenders, but on this occasion, he's just gone a fraction too early. Well, City, as the stats highlight, have had most of the ball and have used it really well today, particularly in the midfield areas. And I expect more of the same as the game goes on.
So a half an hour remaining. Oh, is he going to be punished here? Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Grealish. Now Gundogan. Well, it didn't worry the keeper. It's a promising City move. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Really a very poor ball. Foden. Foden. Eder Militao. Under pressure. Doesn't seem to be bothering him. Modric. Here's Valverde. And Real's creative tendencies coming to the fore. Modric. Here's Vinicius Junior. Benzema. Just the challenge that was required. Karim Benzema. Haaland. Gundogan. Erling Haaland. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Has the strength to hang on to it. Not accurate enough from Gundogan. Benzema. And Valverde. Carvajal. Benzema. Excellent defending. He's in control of the situation. Laporte. Walker now. Well, they're quite content to knock it around inside their own half. De Bruyne. Out of play for a Manchester City throw-in. And Manchester City will go to their bench. Gundogan. Haaland. And intercepting it. There could be consequences given that the yellow card was handed out to him earlier. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Well, not hard to read that pass. Foden. De Bruyne now. Chance to do damage. Grealish. And strong play here. De Bruyne. A City corner it is. A change in the offing for City. Well, the short corner routine. Superb block. Laporte. Well, not quite what he wanted to do with the pass. Carvajal. Tchouaméni. Into the advanced position. De Bruyne. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Now can they counter clinically? Well, it fizzled out. "20 minutes remaining. Gundogan. Mahrez. De Bruyne. A goal! They're absolutely racing away with this. 3 to the good now.
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
Toni Kroos. Doing well to keep possession. Kevin De Bruyne. Gundogan. De Bruyne now. Mahrez. Well, he has the measure of his man. Well, defending always has to be a team effort. Good piece of covering. And really closing him down here. And he keeps going. And Benzema in the middle. A very effective clearance. And using his strength to shield the ball. Benzema. Toni Kroos. He'll try his luck here. Well, we gave it the big build-up, but he didn't quite deliver on his promise. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Walker. Foden. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Eder Militao. This is Alaba. Modric. Here's Valverde. And return to Modric. Couldn't hang on to the ball. Walker. Going well. Just the challenge that was required. Rudiger. Now Eder Militao. Modric. Getting in there to intercept. Under real pressure defensively. Will they pay the price? Karim Benzema. This is Kroos. Dangerous looking attack. And in! Oh yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really inviting ball played into the box, begging players to attack it. And Benzema made the finish look so easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
Gundogan. Oh, tremendous vision. He's holding the ball up here effectively, waiting for support to arrive. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can he find the right pass? And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. In position here to protect the ball. Rodri. Laporte. Promising sequence. De Bruyne. And he read it well defensively. Benzema. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. He'll take this on. Well, that was easy on the eye, and he didn't miss by much.
Well, that's how to counter-attack. They did it with such pace. Just couldn't finish it off.
De Bruyne. Foden. He's found a pocket of space. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. Out of play, City throw. Foden. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Toni Kroos. Bodies forward and the break looks on. So a throw in for Real Madrid. Kroos. And return to Vinicius. Can he convert? Determined defending. Shielding the ball superbly. That's a very fine piece of tackling. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. And it wasn't a productive cross. De Bruyne. Phil Foden. De Bruyne now. Well, he's given us away. Now, options are plenty. De Bruyne. On to Mahrez. And a goal kick given. Sloppy there, Bernardo Silva. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, no two ways about it, Stuart. City absolutely cruising to victory today.
Well, I think the scoreline reflects the difference between the two teams. For most of the game, they've dictated the play and they've created some really good chances. I think it's been an excellent performance.
David Alaba. Well, that's one for them to pursue. Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
Well, he's just got to be more patient there. He's gone too early.
Rodri. Now with Mahrez. De Bruyne. Takes aim. Blocked it brilliantly. Foden. Well, a badly timed run, just a fraction offside. Toni Kroos. Good strength to keep the ball. Vinicius Junior. And the referee has deemed that an additional 4 minutes are in order. Tchouaméni. Rodri. On to Silva. Stones. Mahrez. On to Mahrez. And now Stones. Bernardo Silva. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Toni Kroos, full of ideas on the passing front. That's part of his... Could reduce the deficit. And it looked as though they might be in just for a second or two. Silva. De Bruyne now. Mahrez. On the ball, Ruben Dias. Rodri. Well-timed tackle. Benzema. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. De Bruyne. He's using his strength to good effect. Textbook defending inside the box. And the referee brings this match to a close. Not the result Real Madrid were looking for. I wonder what you made of this.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Well, many will regard him as the complete midfield player, Kevin De Bruyne. And how do you shackle him? It's well nigh impossible, Stuart.
Well, he was a major reason why they won today. He was so reliable and he inspires those around him.
De Bruyne now. Oh, big opportunity. And support available. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal! It truly is a special place, a stadium every football fan should visit should he or she get the chance. The Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. My name is Derek Ray, and I'm joined for commentary by the former Arsenal and West Ham player Stuart Robson, and getting ready for what should be potentially thrilling action here. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, when looking forward to this game, you can't help but notice there are some great matchups all over the pitch, particularly in those central areas. Whichever team wins more of those battles will win the game.
And the starting players for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. David Alaba plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And beginning the game up front today, Karim Benzema. Here's the Manchester City lineup. Ilkay Gundogan plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of the pitch, and providing the main goal-scoring threat today is Erling Haaland. And the game begins. Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Well, he dealt with that ball played in rather well. De Bruyne. Gundogan. Kevin De Bruyne. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. Aurélien Tchouameni. Space for Real out wide. Unable to make the mark with that cross. Kevin De Bruyne. Phil Foden now. Determined defending. Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Options in the centre. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. Kevin De Bruyne. It's with Laporte. Rodri. Now Haaland. Grealish. Well, great read there to intercept. Benzema. What can Real do from this position? Well, he needed to read it to get there, and did. Modric. This is Kroos. Well, they're keeping their opponents moving and guessing. Terrific block. De Bruyne. An alert piece of defending. Rodri. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Gundogan. Haaland. Well read to ease the pressure. Chouameni. Vinicius Junior has eyes for goal. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. And they have possession again, moving the ball forward with purpose. Well, the supporters think it's on, body on the line. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Gundogan. De Bruyne. Going well. Chance to play it in. Vinicius. The save was a good one.
Well, it has to come soon. They're creating so many chances. Just listen to the noise inside here.
Good refereeing, waiting for a natural break before administering the caution. Hello from one of the great venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, and delighted to have Stuart Robson sharing commentary duties with me. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
And the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois begins in goal. David Alaba plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the main goal-scoring threat provided today by Karim Benzema. Here's the Manchester City lineup. Ilkay Gundogan plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield, and handed the task of playing up front is Erling Haaland. A potentially absorbing contest as Real Madrid get things going. Benzema. Here's Kroos. Vinicius Junior. Now with Benzema. There it is, the opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made.
Well, it's a good finish, as you can see. Look at the bend he puts on the ball. The keeper just can't get across to it. That's an excellent goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Sergio Gomez. It's with Gundogan. Gomez now. The ball with Rodri. It's a promising City move. A fine reading of the situation. Karim Benzema. Great pressure to win the ball back. Well, that's gone out, and it is going to be a goal kick. Gundogan. Rodri. Excellent use of advantage from the referee in City's favour. De Bruyne. Now Gundogan. Federico Valverde. This is Kroos. Moving into the advanced position. Being egged on by the crowd. De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Grealish. Will they get themselves level here? The crossbar got in the way. Well, that's the end of that for now.
Well, City are so unlucky not to be level now, but you do sense a goal is coming.
And a good take under duress there. De Bruyne. Poor pass under no real pressure. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. And Benzema! Ball is loose. And second time around he scores. But the keeper left to wonder what his defenders were doing.
Well, as you can see, the first save is a good one, but they can't react quickly enough to the second ball. The keeper's a bit unlucky, really.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. They could really get at the opposition. Alaba with the block. Carvajal. Mendy has it. Chouameni. And as a defender, you really have to concentrate to the maximum to bar the door, as he did then. Grealish. And the ball with De Bruyne, and he's making progress. Gundogan. Keeping the ball moving. De Bruyne. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. De Bruyne with a chance. And he read it really well. Fine save. It's a short one. And the advantage is with City. And he takes it on. Well, it's great when you can rely on your keeper. Toni Kroos. And they could face difficulties here. Oh, and nearly on target. Not quite, though.
Yeah, very nearly, but the goalkeeper had it covered. It wasn't really a great effort.
Well, he let them go on, but now he's going to deal with the yellow card situation.
Yeah, and he was always going to be booked for that challenge. It was a poor one, you have to say.
Given away by City. Good movement. Vinicius Junior. Can he take the chance? It's still alive. Well, goal kick, just as it was looking promising.
Well, the keeper deserves a lot of credit. That was a fine save, wasn't it?
Rodri. Failure to keep it there from Gundogan. Karim Benzema. Valverde. Highly honed defensive skills and evidence from Gundogan. Benzema. Aurelien Tchouameni. On to Benzema. Modric. Modric. Now with Vinicius Junior. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. De Bruyne. Phil Foden. It's with Gundogan. Benzema. Kroos. No, high quality defending. Grealish. Gundogan. And options in the centre. Intercepting it intelligently. Now, far from the ideal pass, you've got to say. Happy to take on the shot. Oh, a goal! And a moment the goalkeeper would like to forget all about.
Doesn't get any better, does it? That's just sloppy from the goalkeeper. That's a terrible goal to give away.
Well, on they go again, and Real very much in control. Vinicius Junior. And return to Benzema. And snuffing out the danger. Karim Benzema. Walker. De Bruyne now. Rodri. Well, great read there to intercept. Haaland. De Bruyne now. Rodri. Well, he was in the right place to intercept. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Will they profit from this situation? The fans in favour of the shot here. Still a chance. Threat over for now, it seems. A meaty but fair challenge, and it will be a throw-in.
Well, what a brilliant save that was. How did he keep that out?
Walker. Gundogan. Being pressed and pressed high. He's enjoying space. Gundogan. De Bruyne. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And then the finish is fairly simple in the end. That's a good goal.
No shortage of goals in this match. 3-1. Valverde. The ball with Luka Modric. Well, can they prize them open now? Who can he pick out? Well, they couldn't make anything of that cross with the ball in a decent enough position. Jack Grealish. On to Haaland. De Bruyne. Rodri. You can't really tackle like that and expect to get away with it. Booking to come, you would think. Well, the referee has taken note of his name and number.
Well, I think he can count himself a bit unlucky there, but it was certainly a foul.
Valverde. Benzema. Here's Carvajal. Chouameni. Well, he's given us away. Rodri. The ball with Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne. Foden. Getting forward. Well, this would help them get back into the game. Oh, and it goes! Another goal! And I'll tell you what, the impossible is becoming quite possible.
Well, here it is again. It's a wonderful pass from Foden, and Haaland wasn't going to miss that one. From that sort of range, he was always going to score. What a well-constructed goal.
So continuing with the game, City just one behind now. Grealish. Now with De Bruyne. This could square the game. Oh, can you believe this? Back from the brink and wild celebrations on the touchline.
Well, let's look at this again. The 1 and 2 touch passing is absolutely outstanding to play around the pressure, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
So the ball rolling again at 3-all. Aurelien Tchouameni. Now with Benzema. Might really be able to trouble them here. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. Modric, it might take a bit of teamwork. Can he get them in front? Able to clear the danger, at least for now. Grealish. Walker now. Rodri. Grealish. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Rodri. Grealish. Nicely timed tackle. Mendy. David Alaba. Well, he's lost the ball. And teammates around him. A fine reading of the situation. Safe pair of hands, did his job. De Bruyne. Haaland. Grealish. It's with Gundogan. Rodri. Gundogan. Wanted to keep it but couldn't. Modric. Tchouameni. And Valverde. Course. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Oh, lovely incisive pass. Foden. Back to Haaland. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. He plays it short. De Bruyne. Well, a textbook interception. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. Karim Benzema. It's with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. Benzema. Chance to do damage. Vinicius Junior. Very alert defending to cut off the supply. Modric. Karim Benzema. Vinicius. Top-class defending. He's going forward well here. Karim Benzema. It's looking promising. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Vinicius Junior. That is a very fine challenge in difficult circumstances. That's going to be a City ball. Rodri. It's with Gundogan. Foden. Well, he's lost it. Vinicius Junior. And Valverde. And by a wafer-thin margin, offside. David Alaba. So plenty of forward momentum from Real Madrid here. Karim Benzema. Well, able to close. Can he put them in front? Sound piece of goalkeeping.
Well, this is such a good watch. Both teams have played their part in a great game with plenty of good forward play. I'm sure we'll see more goals before the end.
Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Benzema. Toni Kroos. Karim Benzema. And they have possession again. We will have 3 minutes of additional time at the end here. Grealish. Here's Grealish. Gundogan. Cutting infield here. Tremendously strong in the tackle. And room now out on the flank. Well, possibilities inside the box. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Vinicius Junior. Now with Benzema. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. David Alaba. He's in control of the situation. Well, terrific pass. It's a neat move. Can they take the lead here? And still trying to get the shot off. Well, no way through. And that is that. Half-time here in the Spanish capital. Well, he didn't let his team down in the first half, did he? Talking about Phil Foden. Stuart, interested to get your take.
Well, they weren't at their best, but with that equaliser, you can see why he's so important to this team. Hopefully they can get more of the ball to him in the second half so he can show us his ability. Vinicius Junior.
opening goal of this match, and what a start they've made. Into the second half then, here at the Bernabeu. Holding on to the ball, waiting for the cavalry to arrive. He's protecting it effectively. Could cross it in here. Takes the shot. Missing the target by a tiny margin.
Well, it's a difficult skill to get right, but he almost pulled it off there. He made such good contact with the ball.
Benzema, racing away here. Vinicius. Well blocked, but he must clear it away. And unable to keep possession. Well, strong play here. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Breaking at pace. Benzema. And return to Modric. Nicely timed tackle. That's really good and effective physical play. And the pass could do damage. Grealish. Haaland, using his physical strength to shield it. Foden. Erling Haaland. Oh, it's astonishing. One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is, can they see this out?
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, and Haaland made the finish look easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
Neither side shy about shooting in this match. Vinicius Junior. Getting forward. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Struggling to keep the ball. Gundogan. Phil Foden now. Kevin De Bruyne. Oh, good vision. Well, fantastic reflex action. Put in by De Bruyne. Strong play here. Haaland. Erling Haaland. No hiding from the fact that they really should have extended their lead.
Well, that was a poor miss. Could they come to regret that?
And Real with the ball again. Rudiger. This is Kroos. Vinicius. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Karim Benzema. Luka Modric. Good-looking sequence, but timely defending when it mattered. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Jack Grealish. On to Haaland. Foden. Haaland. Now with Grealish. He's very adept at protecting the ball. And reading it absolutely superbly. That's the kind of shielding play you expect from him. Aurelien Tchouameni. Really inventive stuff from Real here. And teammates to play it to. And moving the ball nicely. Good tackle, it'll be a throw. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. And intercepted there. Keeping possession of the ball with authority. Erling Haaland. Haaland. He's in control of the situation. Grealish. He's trying to create something. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid advantage. And that was a very fine read. He has teammates around him. Well, shielding the ball admirably. Walker. Efficient play to hold on to the ball and wait for teammates to get there. Rudiger. A good effective pressure high up the pitch. And very adept at holding the ball up in this manner. Sergio Gomez. And into the last 30 minutes now. And can they create something? Offside it is, but he needed sharp eyes to make that decision.
Well, it's fine margins, isn't it? But in the end, he just went too early.
Well, he's gone back and shown him a yellow card, Stuart.
Well, that was a poor challenge. The referee wasn't going to forget that, was he?
Toni Kroos. On to Benzema. Federico Valverde. The ball with Luka Modric. Given away by Real Madrid. Rodri. Phil Foden now. The ball back with Real now. And space for them here on the flank. This could level it. Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Trying to really get at the opposition here. It has to be. The importance of that tackle cannot be overstated. Determined block. Mendy. Luka Modric. Now with Benzema. Really vital interception here. Sergio Gomez. And Grealish. Gundogan. Moving the ball nicely, looking for that final pass. Chance to do damage. Gundogan. And back with Rodri. Real Madrid coming away with it. This might be ideal for the counter. Vinicius. Walker. Walker. Gives it a go. Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. And strong play here. Modric unable to hang on to the ball. De Bruyne. Well, a joy to watch. That's really good and effective physical play. Body on the line. Modric. Benzema. Oh, he's given the ball away. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Walker. Foden. Good physical play. Gundogan.
Well, the noise these Real fans are making is incredible. The players just need to respond with a goal now.
Well read to ease the pressure. Foden. Making sure nothing untoward happened. Well, we have 20 minutes left in this game. Benzema. Really inventive stuff from Real here. Luka Modric. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. He's using his strength to good effect. Vinicius Junior. And it's a quality pass. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch. Course. Now with Vinicius Junior. Well, the fans really want him to shoot. Benzema! And doing all he can to grab his second of the game.
Well, he's been a real live wire today. A constant threat to this back line.
And Manchester City will go to their bench. Well, they fancy a short one. Super block from Gundogan. Rudiger. And a decent save. Full credit.
Well, can they draw level here? The crowd certainly think so.
Delivering it. And still dangerous. Vinicius. Well, not a million miles away from the equaliser.
Well, he couldn't quite get it on target, but at least they're making chances now.
Gundogan. Vinicius. Shot attempted. And a really good diving stop. Who can they pick out? Well, the danger is still there. Well, shielding the ball admirably. That's a routine take. Benzema. Madrid. Well, tremendous block. Well, the final whistle. And if you've already received a yellow card, you surely want to stay away from that sort of challenge. And it is the case that 2 yellows equal a red.
Well, that was always going to happen. He just couldn't contain himself, could he?
Well, this could pose problems for the defenders. And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right back in this game.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance. And Benzema's shot is then hit with such power. He's a top-class player when he gets in those positions.
Well, you don't get too many scorelines like this one. 4-4. Holland. Kevin De Bruyne. Phil Foden. Walker just couldn't keep it.
Well, these Real fans are driving their team forward here. Just listen.
Well, it's a really poor challenge. Now, what's the referee going to do about it? And a yellow card it's going to be, Stuart.
Yeah, the ref's got that right. It's a yellow card all day long.
If Real Madrid could come up with a winner at this stage, it could be decisive. Vinicius Junior. He's in behind. Oh, a goal! Astonishing late drama. The 10 men find themselves in front.
Well, here we can see it again, and it's all about the pace of the passing. One touch, slick movement, but really the goalkeeper should never be exposed that easily. Great team goal, but woeful defending.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Holding the ball up here, waiting for others to arrive. Well, the failure to keep the ball by Manchester City. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Vinicius Junior. And they'll regard that as a very disappointing end to the move. And the danger cleared. De Bruyne. Rodri. Time is against Manchester City, but still they could hit back. A really top-notch piece of defending. Using his physical strength to shield it. Vinicius Junior. Now with Benzema. He's going forward with authority here, Benzema. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game!
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
Riyad Mahrez. Using his strength to shield the ball. And possession given away. Rodri. And now Stones. Important facet of his play, holding the ball up and waiting for support. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Karim Benzema. Carvajal. And now Stones. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? All hands on deck. Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. That's useful play. A chance to whip it in. And the keeper won't be complaining about that cross. Poor quality. He's protecting it effectively. Rodri. De Bruyne now. De Bruyne. Haaland. Gundogan. Can they put it away? And they produce the arrears. You never know. They still believe in themselves.
Well, here it is again, and I feel a bit sorry for the goalkeeper. He makes a good save to start with, but where are his defenders following in? Instead, it's the attacker who's alert. He gets to the ball first, and it's a good finish.
Marca el Manchester City con el 9, Haaland.
Vinicius Junior. This is Kroos. Carvajal. Now with Benzema. Valverde. Toni Kroos. Here's Carvajal. He's protecting it well. Carvajal. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Doing well to keep possession. Manchester City have work to do, but is it going to happen for them? Well, let's see about the cross. Putting his body on the line. Well, mopping up defensively. Good strength to keep the ball. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. Holland. Just wanted to get it out of there. Toni Kroos. Is with Vinicius Junior. Mendy. And Valverde. And unable to keep possession. Foden. De Bruyne with options. Chasing this game, Manchester City, with time running out. And he takes it away. Well, not giving the opposition a look in. That's strong play. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Defenders need to cover. Karim Benzema. Terrific block. Holland. Holland. Rodri. Oh, he's missed, but by a minuscule margin.
Well, he couldn't have made better contact than that. His technique is brilliant. He's so unlucky there.
And there's the final whistle, the big headline, defeat for City. What did you make of this?
Well, Derek, it was a poor result, but it was a really tight contest. Both sides had their chances, could have gone either way, but in the end, they will be disappointed.
Happy to take on the shot. Gundogan. De Bruyne. And a goal! He's put it away. A celebratory moment. Using his physical strength to shield it. Astonishing! One of the greatest comebacks you're ever likely to see. And now the question is... And a goal! The equaliser! They simply refuse to be beaten. Down to 10 men, but right... Vinicius Junior. He's in behind. Astonishing late drama. The 10 men find themselves in front. Now with Benzema. He's going forward with authority here, Benzema. Can he finish them off? Hello and welcome to one of the most recognisable venues in world football, the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu here in Madrid. I'm Derek Ray, ready here in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfielder Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Well, Derek, we can talk about coaches and their methods, but it's now down to the players. Which ones are going to stand out, who will affect the game, and who will have the greater desire? It should be a cracking game, though.
A very effective clearance. And let's dissect the Real Madrid side. Thibaut Courtois is the keeper of choice. David Alaba plays with Antonio Rudiger in central defence. Toni Kroos starts with Luka Modric in central midfield. And operating through the middle in attack today, Karim Benzema. Introducing the starting players for Manchester City. Ilkay Gundogan plays with Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of the pitch. And the main threat in attack today should be Erling Haaland. He has time to play it over. Benzema. Well, what an opportunity squandered. Far too easy for the keeper. Carvajal. Here's Valverde. Benzema's pass, not accurate enough. Karim Benzema. Vinicius Junior. And City recovering possession well. De Bruyne. Walker. Poor pass. Karim Benzema, who's played at such a high level in an attacking sense for so long. Stuart, what do you anticipate seeing from him here?
Oh, can he finish it here, Derek?
Oh, marvellous defending to deny him. Real Madrid get the throw in. Benzema. Here's Modric. Nicely saved. Trying to pick out a teammate. Well, as a defender, that will sit you down to the ground. Vinicius Junior, a wonderful intervention. Well, lovely work to get past his man. Superb block. Throw into Manchester City. It's a promising City move. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Haaland. Walker now. And the flag is up. Offside.
Well, that's just a lack of awareness. He was clearly in an offside position.
Karim Benzema. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, warned by the referee, but not cautioned.
Yeah, and I think he's got that absolutely right. You don't want to be throwing cards about left, right and centre.
Benzema. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, they're playing well now, and these fans can sense a goal coming.
Let's see about the delivery. Modric. Well, tremendous block. Bodies forward and the break looks on. It is advantage Manchester City here. And on the back of that particular challenge, will the referee let the matter rest there? So we have an early booking here to report, Stuart.
Yeah, and I think the referee's absolutely right. He's just making it clear to all the players out there, he's not going to take any messing about here.
Grealish. The ball with Rodri. Back to Haaland. Well, it's one pass after another. Well, they were very patient, but they no longer have the ball. Modric. Can they hit on the break? Course. Now with Benzema. High quality defending. Walker. De Bruyne now. Phil Foden. Erling Haaland. There to win it back. Chouameni. On the ball, Rudiger. Modric. A creative look about this. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Well, that didn't go exactly to plan. And no wonder he's getting a few icy stares from his teammates.
Yeah, that's a complete waste. He was never going to score from there.
De Bruyne. De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. Gundogan. Rodri. It's with Gundogan. Really good challenge. Walker. De Bruyne now. Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Haaland. And return to De Bruyne. Now can they counter clinically? All hands on deck. Looked like an effective counter-attack, but brilliantly read. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. Gundogan. Well, diving magnificently to make sure he got there. It's a short corner. Vinicius Junior. Benzema. And Valverde. He's given it straight to the opposition. And the pass not quite accurate enough. And a throw in then. Toni Kroos. Benzema. Luka Modric. Promising attack, but his timing was off. Haaland. Just the challenge that was required. Good looking ball. Promising sequence. Terrific block. Luka Modric. And return to Benzema. Gives it a go. Well, good clean catch by the keeper. Gundogan. When you're on a yellow card, you've really got to tread oh so carefully. Well, that could easily have been deemed a second bookable offence.
Well, he has to be more careful.
Can they forge ahead? Oh, a vital piece of last-ditch defending. So a corner kick it'll be following the deflection. And there's the delivery. Struggling to get it away. Grealish. Foden. Phil Foden now. Return to Gundogan. De Bruyne. Foden. Now with Gundogan. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. And he takes it on. Terrific block. Rodri. Gundogan. On to Haaland. And back with Gundogan. Oh, great defending. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. Well, they couldn't keep it. De Bruyne. And City get the throw in. Gundogan. De Bruyne now. Haaland wanted to keep it but couldn't. Benzema. Rodri. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Well, they seem to be onto something positive, but it faded away. Benzema. Real find themselves in a position of menace, but a good piece of defending to bring it to an end. Rodri. De Bruyne now.
Well, it's been all City in the last 15 minutes or so, and have played some really lovely football going forward. But they must now make it count and get themselves in front.
Yes, it's going to plan, and they might be able to carve out another chance. And good work to deny the chance. Put in by De Bruyne. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. Laporte. On to Haaland. De Bruyne. Now Haaland. Retaining possession proving difficult. This might be ideal for the counter. And the flag has been raised here. Well, there can't have been a lot in that. Gundogan. Well, making high pressing work for them here. Benzema. The ball with Rodri. Rodri. Modric. And Valverde. Plenty of options. Karim Benzema. Giving it a try. And there it is! The opening goal. 1-0, and they'll feel they deserve it.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
On they go again. A wake-up call for the City players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Really getting stuck in. Well, inching towards half-time. Real Madrid hold the advantage. Stuart, what strikes you about their performance so far?
Well, they've worked hard and played well to be in front here, but they now need to keep their focus as we approach half-time.
Benzema. Now he must favour the cross. But he knew he had to get to the ball, and he did. Walker. De Bruyne. Well, great read there to intercept. And he takes it away. Grealish. De Bruyne. A glorious chance. In it goes! To square the game! What a contest this is turning out to be!
Well, as the replay shows us, Kevin De Bruyne picks out the pass to beat that defensive line, and Haaland made the finish look easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
So underway again following the goal that made things level. Really good interception. Grealish. On to Haaland. The ball with Rodri. And the keeper making sure there were no scraps for them to feed on. A City free kick forthcoming. Well, he's walking a fine line. No caution, though.
Well, the referee's made it quite clear, hasn't he? Next foul and he will get a booking.
Gundogan. Now with Grealish. Just the challenge that was required. They're certainly allowing their opponents to come onto them. Gundogan. Now with Vinicius Junior. Well, a good tackle. Karim Benzema. This is Kroos. Aurelien Tchouameni. Kroos. And he read it well defensively. Breaking at pace. Gundogan. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Karim Benzema. Modric. A chance to whip it in. Well, he took care of it defensively. Running with the ball confidently. Modric. Cross. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Just cutting off the supply. Well, that's a foul, and it sets up a free kick in a dangerous position. The free kick needed to be a lot better than that. Straight into the wall. A really committed challenge, and it's gone out for a throw-in. Benzema. Over the touchline for what will be a Real Madrid throw. Karim Benzema. And Valverde. Aurelien Tchouameni. But in the crowd, they want to see him take on the shot. Cross. Here's Vinicius Junior. Oh, he's given the ball away. Well, 3 minutes of stoppage time, that's what the officials have said. Haaland. Options in the middle. In position here to protect the ball. Rodri. Grealish. Can they forge ahead? They do. And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, just look at the defending here. They've made it so easy for him in the end. That's just not good enough.
So they're playing again. Can Real Madrid bounce back? Mendy. Toni Kroos. Chouameni. Carvajal. The ball with Luka Modric. Benzema. So the whistle then. We're up the halfway stage in this match. Well, it really was a stunning first-half performance by Erling Haaland. No two ways about that, Stuart.
Well, it's been an incredible performance from him. Clearly the difference between the two sides. Obviously the goals, but his movement too. He's causing the backline all sorts of headaches. He'll no doubt be desperate to grab the hat-trick now.
Every reason to believe this is going to be something special at the Bernabeu, and they get the ball rolling. Oh, did so well to deny him.
Well, they're playing well now, and these fans can sense a goal coming.
So back in business here. City with the lead, but they won't be taking anything for granted. Well, spot on with that challenge. Luka Modric. De Bruyne now. And Valverde. Benzema. Carvajal. Kroos ready to fire. Well, he wasn't messing around with the clearance. Kroos. Will they get themselves level here? And how well the keeper did.
Well, that's just exceptional. He reacted so quickly there.
He's driven in the corner. What a genuine opportunity, but it was squandered. Goal kick. Gundogan. And intercepting it. Well, the attacking options appear plentiful. And the ball played over from the flank. But meat and drink to Laporte. And a long way out. Well, the keeper made the save pretty easily in the end. Gundogan. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Rodri. Kevin De Bruyne. Very quick thinking there. Benzema. This could be the equaliser. And it is the equaliser. Well, now, that could be a huge turning point in this game. They carry the momentum.
Well, let's take another look at this ball by Benzema. He gets the timing absolutely right, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head. Smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
Well, another equaliser. What a topsy-turvy game this has been. Gundogan. And Grealish. And a fine tackle. Federico Valverde. Can he play it in? Benzema! Oh, fine stop. And played short. Benzema. Here's Modric. Real chance. Oh, commanding goalkeeping. Now, how about the short corner? Played into the box. Keeper getting the touch. Holding it up, waiting for support to arrive. Clearing the lines, and so it will be a corner now. And fired over by Kroos. Oh, a very fine header, but it wouldn't go in for him. Well, another corner following on from the last one. Over it comes. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here!
Well, let's look at this again. It's a decent delivery into the box, and it ends up with a fairly simple finish. Certainly not much the goalkeeper can do about that.
Two it is. Who would have predicted that before a ball was kicked? Rodri. De Bruyne now. Foden. Given away by City. The attack continues. They're making considerable progress. Great opportunity. Oh, good save. Well, they're going for the short one. Can he convert? Terrific block. Karim Benzema. The high press was very much on. Vinicius Junior. Karim Benzema. Interception to snuff out the danger. Rodri. Might be onto something with that ball. Gundogan. Useful looking ball. Well, it all counts for naught. Karim Benzema. Valverde. Good vision. Can he get onto this? Well, it comes to nothing in the end. Offside.
Well, he doesn't need to make his movement quite so quickly there. Just let the ball be played into the space.
Gundogan. And Grealish. Rodri. And intercepted there.
Esta es una llamada para los padres de Amaya y Leila.
Well, we're into the final half hour.
Os están esperando en recepción.
Chouameni. And return to Benzema. It's a good-looking ball in behind. And searching for his second, but the keeper equal to the task.
Well, he's looking really lively, isn't he? Every time he gets the ball, he looks a threat.
And taken short. And an effective clearance. Modric. Well, it looked highly promising, but they got nothing out of it. Using his physical strength to shield it. Modric. Now, options are plenty. Disappointing pass. Sergio Gomez. And that's great work to keep it in play. Manchester City have lost the ball. Vinicius Junior. On to Haaland. And Real Madrid have the ball again. Vinicius. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. A change in the offing for City. And short it is. And caught with ease, no real threat from the cross. He's in control of the situation. But just like that, possession changes hands. Rodri. De Bruyne now. Haaland. Vinicius Junior. And the counter-attack is on. Options available. Benzema. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Moving forward effectively. Modric! Just had to keep his concentration to the maximum, and he did. Corner to Real as they tried to press home their advantage. And fired over by Kroos. And you need your defender to take charge. Opportunity to deliver the cross. Riyad Mahrez. Strong play here. Moving into the advanced position. De Bruyne. Mahrez. On to De Bruyne. And will it be the leveller? Well, good defending, clattered out of there. Haaland. Pretty comfortable piece of defending. That's really good and effective physical play. The referee has given the advantage to Real Madrid. Counter-attacking very much an option. Well, it looked highly promising, but it came to nothing in the end. Benzema. Well, strong play here. An unforced error, you've got to say. He's in behind. Oh, it was there for him, but unable to find the target.
Well, he certainly went for power, but the accuracy just wasn't there. He should have scored that.
And into the last 20 minutes. And Benzema at the hub of this attack. Let's see what he does next. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Gundogan. De Bruyne now. Physically strong and secure on the ball. Strength and control, a big part of his game. And slipped through by İlkay Gundogan. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and Haaland made the finish look easy, as he so often does. It's a lovely goal.
Underway again. We can't complain about a lack of entertainment. 3-3. Mendy. This is Kroos. Vinicius Junior. Toni Kroos. On to Benzema. And they continue to advance. And a lot of options here. Benzema. Oh, good use of the ball. Karim Benzema. And the keeper had plenty to think about with bodies around him. There's a complete understanding of the game. Look at Modric. Well, shielding the ball admirably. De Bruyne. And using his strength to shield the ball. And that'll be offside. Mendy. Now with Benzema. Benzema. Aurelien Tchouameni. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Benzema. Might be able to get in behind the defence. Vinicius Junior. Under pressure, doesn't seem to be bothering him. Well, the attack will peter out. Keeper's ball. Vinicius Junior. And possibilities here. Top-class defending. Let's get the latest on the injury situation from our pitchside man, Jeff Shreeves.
50-50 this one. He twisted his knee. He's been trying it out, but I'm not sure he can carry on.
Cheers, Jeff. Just straying offside. And the referee will go back now to the earlier incident. Yellow card it is. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Aurelien Tchouameni. Toni Kroos. And the ball's gone. This is Kroos. The ball with Luka Modric. And level it is in the closing moments. Can Real Madrid change that? And the keeper reacting just as we would have expected. That's really good and effective physical play. Luka Modric. Good physical play. Federico Valverde. And he stopped them in their tracks. Rodri. Foden. Walker. On to De Bruyne. Foden. Offside by a fraction. Benzema. Real Madrid have given us away. Foden. Gundogan. And it's positive from Manchester City. Is it in the cards for them to score a late winner? Mendy. Tchouameni is with Vinicius Junior. Well, the counter chance looks very real. Oh, that's an interesting pass. Benzema. And just what was needed from the goalkeeper.
Well, so late in the game. That's a brilliant stop from the keeper. Big moment for him.
There has been plenty of limbering up from substitutes. And now both sides will make personnel switches. And fired over by Kroos. Taking care of business defensively here. Modric. The high press was very much on. Hazard. And return to Modric. In position here to protect the ball. Rodri. On to Haaland. He's protecting it effectively. And possession given away. And City on the front foot near the end of this contest. Still level here. De Bruyne. Must take the lead here. And they do. And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama.
Well, here's the replay, and it's a really good bit of play. Watch how he turns his marker and then has the composure to finish. That's a top-class goal.
Well, a dramatic moment near the end, and that might well be the decider. Toni Kroos. Aurelien Tchouameni. Real Madrid attacking, and they have to give it a go with time not on their side. Riyad Mahrez. De Bruyne now. Phil Foden. Mahrez. On to Haaland. And return to Mahrez. Rodri. Superb block. Now can they counter clinically? They need to get bodies back. But quick thinking defensively. Bernardo Silva. Rodri. De Bruyne. Well, he read that brilliantly at the back. Not the pass he had in mind. Aurelien Tchouameni.
Well, can Real force the equaliser here? Their fans certainly think so.
Strength and control, a big part of his game. David Alaba. Well, still pressing for a goal here. But it fizzles out thanks to that piece of defending. Modric. And return to Benzema. Course. This could square the game. Can they cover up? And I think the threat has been averted. Doesn't want to give it away here. Haaland. Mahrez. On to Haaland. Foden. Determined defending. Oh, that's a well-timed pass. Haaland. Plenty of support here. But nothing comes of it. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Can they take advantage of the situation? Vinicius Junior. Oh, the threat is there. Karim Benzema in the thick of things. Well, a bit short with the clearance. And a time for calm on the ball. Mahrez. Gomez now. Mahrez. Well, simply couldn't beat the first defender. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages!
Well, here it is again, and the pace in which they break forward is devastating. It's so hard to defend against, and what a good finish this is from Hazard. He strikes it so cleanly and hits it with power. That's a great goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. And so the referee brings the 90 minutes to an end, all even here. De Bruyne. And it goes to square the game. What a contest this is turning out to be. Grealish. Can they forge ahead? They do. And you've got to say they're good value for the lead. Over it comes. And it's in! They're back in front! Stunning scenes here! And slipped through by İlkay Gündoğan. And a goal to seal the hat-trick! A masterclass in finishing. Just can't stop him today. De Bruyne. And they do! And with so little time left, that will surely be decisive. Astonishing drama. Trailing as they are, they're not likely to get too many opportunities late in this game. Oh, a goal! An equaliser in the closing stages. And so the penalty shootout about to commence, and as a player, and the keeper makes the all-important save. What a big moment. Job done from the spot. And the penalty converted here. Composure is so important under these trying circumstances. So lethal in front of goal. And straight down the middle. Can he get the better of the keeper? Well, that was the so-called Panenka, but when it doesn't work out, oh dear. Clinical as always, in front of goal. And he steps up to take his penalty. And just like that, he's come up with the save. A goal now, and his team will prevail. And the penalty to win it.
Well, what a penalty this is. He was under so much pressure, but he's finished it really well.
Well, as you can see, our cameras are lingering on Erling Haaland. Yet another exceptional performance to add to the growing list.
Well, what a brilliant display that was. He was so clinical in front of goal.
Well, the players here at the Estadio Santiago Bernabeu are going to have the sun shining down on them. They'll be looking forward to that, no doubt. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and ready to provide expert analysis alongside me is Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It's Real Madrid facing Manchester City.
Thanks, Derek, as always. This should be a good game. Great atmosphere inside the stadium. We've got two teams full of quality, some interesting matchups, and two coaches that want to play an attractive brand of football. What more could you ask for?
And here's the starting 11 for Real Madrid. Thibaut Courtois is in goal. David Alaba plays with Antonio Rüdiger in central defence. Toni Kroos plays with Luka Modric in central midfield. And the lead striker today is Karim Benzema. So the starting 11 for Manchester City. Ilkay Gundogan plays alongside Kevin De Bruyne in the centre of midfield. And the lone striker today is Erling Haaland. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Vinicius Junior. Defensive roadblock in the way of that cross. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Vinicius Junior, and making the run to the inside. Really needed to be spot on with the challenge inside the box. No space for them here. Great opportunity. Must be. And a goal right off the bat. No wonder they're jumping for joy.
Well, here's the replay. Watch how he goes past his man. With such ease, and it's just a change of pace, and his movement's so clever. Once he gets onto it, there's only one thought in his head: smash it as hard as possible. What a good goal.
A very timely interception. Progress has been made by Luka Modric, but nothing comes of it. Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, just look at this again. The speed of counter-attack is so impressive. And what a finish from Haaland. He gives the keeper absolutely no chance. It's such a powerful strike.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. So back underway, but the scoreline standing at 2-0. Very quick thinking there. Promising looking ball, but in fact he's taken up an offside position.
Oh, that's frustrating. He just took too long to see the pass.
Foden. Gundogan. And good work to deny the chance. Who's going to get on the end of it? Really good diving save. Well, flinging himself at it. And intercepting it. Rodri. And the advantage is with City. He'll take this on. Well, the bar can be the goalkeeper's best friend. Danger averted for now.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Yes, so near indeed. But now they've got to concentrate on keeping their defensive shape. And still dangerous. Laporte with the block. Spectacular save. Top-class goalkeeping. Rodri. Well, no let-up. Plenty of pressure. Phil Foden. Defensive Brazilians to shut them down. De Bruyne. On to Haaland. Plenty of support here. Rodri. Well, they stopped them in their tracks. Vinicius Junior. It needs an accurate cross. Oh, super piece of play. Opportunity for them to get. Very much alive and kicking. Back in action then, and Real can now entertain thoughts of perhaps pulling level. Well, that pass easy on the eye. Well, it all counts for naught. Benzema. Valverde. Vinicius. Supporters making themselves heard. Oh, can't pull them level.
Well, they certainly should be level. That was a great opportunity to score.
Rodri. The struggle to keep the ball from Real. This looks promising out wide. Well, disappointing end to the move. Benzema. Able to skip past his man. And following the clearance, it will be a corner. But he's gone short with it. Kroos. Rudiger. This could level it. And the ball is loose. And the keeper put to the test, but he comes through it.
Well, he's so sharp, isn't he? Great first save and then the recovery.
Federico Valverde. He's in here. But if truth be told, he made it rather straightforward for the keeper.
Well, he knows it. That is a real waste of a great opportunity.
Jack Grealish. Grealish. The ball with Rodri. De Bruyne. Good tackle. And still a chance. Corner kick forthcoming. A goal! That's two for him today. They simply can't stop him. No wonder he's celebrating. Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Real Madrid have been awarded the free kick. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Valverde. Fine tackle there to prevent the chance. Rodri. It is advantage Manchester City here. And he's retrospectively awarded the free kick now, having tried to give them the advantage. Haaland. Now the attack fizzled out. Tchouaméni is with Vinicius Junior. Mendy. And he cuts in from the wing. Oh, a nearly moment, but not quite good enough.
Well, you certainly can't fault them for effort. They keep applying the pressure, and if they can just nick one, they're right back in this.
Oh, no let up, plenty of pressure. Jack Grealish. There's a slide rule pass. It has to be. In it goes. He's made it a brace for himself. No stopping him, apparently.
Well, here we can see it again. Look at the way he glides past the defender to create space for himself. And the finish is clinical. He just makes it look so easy, doesn't he?
Not too much defending going. On in the grand scheme of things, 4-1. Oh, that's a pass of high quality. Oh, it's cheeky. Oh, a superb chip. Spellbinding.
Well, as you can see again, De Bruyne plays a perfectly weighted pass beyond the defenders. And what about the finish? That requires so much technical ability to get that right. What a goal that is.
Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Oh, good play, this. Benzema. And the keeper stretching to deny him. And he's fired over the corner. Off the post and back at play. And keeper's ball in the end.
Well, look at the relief out there. That looked a certain goal, didn't it? Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Foden. And good work from Real Madrid to win the ball back. Benzema. The delivery towards the back post. That's all they can conjure for now. Well, visionary passing. Oh, he really bruised the crossbar. Well, the keeper can breathe a big sigh of relief.
Well, he can. That was so unlucky. How close was that?
Toni Kroos. Moving forward effectively. But they took care of the situation defensively. Breaking at pace. And possession given away. Foden. Holland. And support available. Grealish. Well, leaning back a bit, couldn't keep the shot down. Toni Kroos. Now with Benzema. Oh, breezing past him. And the ball played over from the flank, but meat and drink to Laporte. Corner given to Real Madrid. Able to deal with the threat. Kroos. Very much run-of-the-mill as saves go. Beautifully disguised ball. And he's only gone and made it a hat-trick. Absolutely unplayable today. What a performance.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace on the counter-attack. They were so quick to break out from their defensive positions. And this is Haaland at his very best. He's composed, he shows great technique, and he just smashes it beyond the keeper.
Marca el Manchester City con el 9, Haaland.
A City free kick forthcoming. De Bruyne. And he stopped them in their tracks. A chance for him to get in behind, maybe. Federico Valverde. Oh, showing excellent vision. But I'll tell you what, that didn't miss by much. Rodri. Oh, he's through here. A goal! How about that? He's put it away to make it a hat-trick. Well, this is threatening to get out of hand. Just look at the scoreline. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. Karim Benzema. Here's Kroos. And with that, the attack fizzles out. It's looking promising. Well, there's a keeper on song.
Well, how did he stop that? That's just unbelievable.
Can he deliver it with accuracy? Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Well, he's got past his man. In position. Terrific save. An incisive pass. And he's in. Real did well to regain control of the ball. Vinicius. It should be. Very clear who got the last touch. So a corner coming up. And clears his lines. Can they hit on the break? He's in behind. An important challenge, but they must remain organised. Vinicius Junior. Now with Benzema. Can he take the chance? There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Gol del Real Madrid. Con el 21, Rodri.
Holland. Phil Foden. De Bruyne now. And very deftly cut out. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. Can they keep it going? A glorious chance. It was an excellent example of how to break at pace.
Well, that's counter-attacking football at its best. They switch on so quickly when they win the ball back. It deserved a goal.
Just failing to hit the target with his pass. And it'll be a throw-in. Now sliding in field. Really well hit, but just too much height on it. Well, that's how to keep the opposition at bay. Karim Benzema. The supporters want to see him have a go. No-nonsense clearance. Benzema. Oh, good-looking run. And he's fired it against the post. Well, nothing comes of it.
Well, they won't come much closer than that. It's a matter of inches from being a really good goal.
Haaland. Kevin De Bruyne couldn't keep the ball. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. De Bruyne. Incision with the pass from Kevin De Bruyne. Haaland. Oh, burying them beneath an avalanche of goals. No let up here.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
Rodrigo. Well, they've lost possession of the ball. And that pass could be troublesome. Grealish. It might be. And now he must score. And a goal it is. The keeper really not part of the equation.
Con el 17, De Bruyne.
And that's an important intervention. De Bruyne playing with purpose. Firing it towards goal. And in! Oh, yes! Exactly what they were hoping to produce. They've delivered the goal.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
And we're underway again. This game very much over as a contest. He'll be breathing a sigh of relief. Ball one. Walker. And he takes it on. Off the crossbar and behind for a goal kick, Stuart.
Well, he's so unlucky here. Really nice technique. He hasn't blasted it, just tried to place it. Probably deserved a goal there.
And a very good challenge. And space to exploit, maybe. Can he put it away? Tremendous defending to stonewall him. Well, offside. I rather think he was caught in two minds.
Well, he just needed to go elsewhere with his pass. He showed a complete lack of awareness there.
Foden. Well, he took care of it defensively. Trying to deliver it accurately. Oh, there it is! It's one goal after another, and it speaks to the quality of that performance.
Anota el City. Con el 9, Haaland.
Well, they've given him too much space. Oh, yes! Hanging on to the ball in this fashion suits them. Foden. Now Haaland. De Bruyne. The ball with Rodri. Foden. And it's a penalty. The referee points to the spot, and it's going from bad to worse. And a goal! He was composure personified, and he's done his job from the spot. Well, as they restart the game, it's fair to say the gulf in quality between the two sides has been huge. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, what an opportunity. It's gone in! And, well, he might celebrate on the back of that.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and then Haaland finishes it with such quality. Just look how much power he hits this with. It's a top-class goal from a top-class player.
Oh, beating his opponent with ease. And a chance for Eden Hazard. Oh, blocked it. The high press was on, and that's a fantastic tackle. The referee has decided to give the free kick decision the way of City. Haaland. Now with Benzema. Rodrigo. He takes aim. Oh, a goal! He's going to be rightly proud of that moment. Sensational!
Well, here it is again. It's a spectacular goal, isn't it? You'll never get tired of watching this. What a finish that is.
And the first half. So back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Benzema. Well, he stopped them in their tracks. Breaking at pace. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, it was a superb counter-attack. Not such high marks for the finish.
Well, the build-up to the shot was great. Good defending, quick transition and excellent movement. It just needed a much better finish.
Vinicius Junior. Vinicius. Cross. And he was in the right place to intercept. Grealish. Grealish. Rodri. Just the challenge that was required. Could be a chance to break here. Will they profit from this situation? Corner awarded. And fired over by Kroos. It comes to absolutely nothing. Foden. This looks threatening. Real defensive resilience. Well, threat over for now. And he's in. Surely. Vital intervention. And a goal here! Accuracy with the header, just what they needed. And they need to get tighter here, but the danger averted for now. Hazard. Carvajal. And return to Hazard. And good defending to stop a decent-looking attack.
Well, the fans are certainly having their say. Just listen to them. They thought that was a penalty.
He has teammates around him. Superb block. And out for a throw-in. The pass could have been better. Rodri. On to Haaland. Well, let's call it a meaty effort, but certainly not accurate enough. Rodrigo. Course. And he read it superbly. Benzema. Well, now here's Eden Hazard. Well, the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Well, tremendous block. Haaland. And return to De Bruyne. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Rodri. On to Haaland. Excellent save from Thibaut Courtois. Eden Hazard. Very quick thinking there. De Bruyne. And teammates around him. Oh, managing to beat him. Well, danger averted thanks to his teammate. And offside by a very small margin. Toni Kroos is with Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior. And the keeper diving to thwart him. Trying to deliver it accurately. And a no-nonsense clearance. Breaking at pace. Got the try. Oh no! Couldn't beat the goalkeeper. Hazard. Rodrigo. This is Kroos. Happy to take on the shot. A goal! He's dispatched it! Much to the sheer delight of the fans. Well, if you enjoy high-scoring contests, this has been the game for you. Gundogan. Grealish. It's with Gundogan. The ball with Rodri. Well, he successfully got past him. Oh, yes! It's gone in! And now a chance for them to revel in the moment.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Oh, in with a chance! Oh, clean through, but he's missed it.
Well, it's a massive chance, but he never really looked in control, did he?
30 minutes left for play. Well, he's certainly not alone. And now, passing it through, and he's found a bit of daylight. And a goal this time, applying the the finishing touch. Just what the doctor ordered. Promising sequence. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Rodrigo. Hazard. And a good challenge to bring that attack to an end. And the counter looks on here. Options available. Can they take advantage of the situation? And nicely struck. Goalkeeper doing his job, getting the touch. A chance for them to provide a test in the form of a corner. And Real couldn't hang on to the ball. Teammates available. He'll try his luck here. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Haaland. Might be a chance here. Well, the keeper was called upon and delivered.
Well, he's so good in those 1v1 moments, and he's proved it yet again.
Takes the shot. Well, it wasn't a taxing save. Given away by Real Madrid. Haaland. On to De Bruyne. And he's broken free. He went for placement, but not to be.
Well, that's a big miss. 1v1 against the keeper, and he's missed the target.
Vinicius Junior. Fruitful looking attack. Superbly read and executed. Foden. And return to De Bruyne. Will he find the net? And there is the goal! He's found the net! Joy unconfined! A danger here as he runs at them. Can he put it in? And the keeper was up to the task. Delivering it. And he's clear as lines. Karim Benzema. On to Alaba. Vinicius Junior. And still looking to get the shot on. And the post getting in the way. Well, they survived the attack.
Well, I have to say, I thought that looked to be going in. It was such a good effort.
Yes, in possession again, and maybe another opportunity developing here. It's in the net, thanks to Karim Benzema. Celebratory moment. Grealish. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Couldn't keep it. Camavinga. Just 20 minutes remaining now. Racing forward, trying to catch them out. And a chance for Eden Hazard. That is a tackle and a half. Excellent vision. It's there for him. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Eduardo Camavinga. And return to Benzema. Making a bit of headway. But in the crowd, they want to see him take on the shot. Well, not making life difficult for the keeper at all. A wide attempt. Erling Haaland. Oh, showing excellent vision. A terrific defending to stop them progressing. Benzema. Decent progress with the ball at his feet. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Can they do something positive on the counter-attack? And the keeper's in trouble. Will it be... Oh, a superb chip! Spellbinding!
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And what about the finish? That requires so much technical ability to get that right. What a goal that is.
And City have possession once more. They might be onto something, and he's found a bit of daylight. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. This looks more than decent. Well, in the final analysis, it was good defending. And the conditions look pretty good for the counter-attack. Hazard. And the ball is loose. Well, he stumped it out of there without much fuss. And he keeps going. But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Takes on the shot. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Camavinga is with Vinicius Junior. Just the challenge that was required. Benzema. And he's made headway. Brilliant save. So the corner played into the box. Not the result from the set piece they were looking for. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Do they have the guile to open up the defence? Well, that is how to break up a counter-attack. Well, as we get close to hearing the final whistle, Manchester City dominant, Manchester City excellent.
Well, what can you say about this performance? They've been absolutely brilliant. They've played with such guile and creativity, and their passing has been so expansive. Not many teams would have stopped them today.
And the referee blows for a foul. Now, options are plenty. De Bruyne! He can't hold on to it. City get the corner. Not quite what they were working on in training this week. Well, real difficulty keeping the ball. Excellent use of... He's in behind. Well, putting it wide from there. A pity, really. A change in the offing for City. We can get more details on that injury situation from our man pitch side, Jeff Shreves. Jeff?
Looks to me as though the problem is his hamstring.
Oh, Jeff, they're in a great position here. And this time it's in. Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations. It's a massive lead, and it's very hard to imagine them losing it now. And it will be a free kick to Real Madrid. He read the situation defensively and did his job. This might be ideal for the counter. He's in with a chance. Well, the keeper had a lot to do.
Well, it's a great piece of goalkeeping. So quick off his line.
Well, no stopping him. Well, this could be productive. Great opportunity. Oh, that's a fine save. Played over. Well, no end product. Benzema. Nicely timed tackle. That's going to be a City ball. Getting in there to take it away. But he's certainly not alone. Oh, he's left his marker for dead. And not cleared away properly. Well, I'm not sure about you, Stuart, but I can't believe what I've just seen.
Well, I agree with you. They don't come much easier than that, do they? What a miss that is.
Disappointing pass. Bernardo Silva. Oh, what an opportunity. It could be up for grabs. Oh, chance taken. There is opportunism for you, but a disappointed goalkeeper. Well, it has been one-sided, but they deserve the plaudits for the fact that they've kept going and going. Hands on it. The referee spotted the infringement, and it will be a free kick in a position of genuine menace. Superbly read and executed. And it's going to run through to the keeper here. Eduardo Camavinga. Moving forward effectively. Failed to keep hold of it. Well, let's see what they have in store for them on the break. Will it be sufficiently imaginative? But nothing comes of it. Good defending it was. Out of play, Real Madrid throw here. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Good strength to keep the ball. A real opening now. It has to be, surely. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Bernardo Silva. Oh, managing to beat him. And the keeper's in trouble. Well, without wanting to put too fine a point on it, that goes down as a tame effort and easy for the keeper. Well, a foul, but the advantage with Real Madrid. Spot on with that tackle. Real chance. Couldn't quite hang on. Camavinga. Now with Benzema. And he might be through here. The crossbar got in the way. Grealish. It looked as though they had attacking momentum, but not so. Bernardo Silva. There it is! A fantastic goal, and no wonder he's off celebrating.
Marca el Manchester City con el 20, Bernardo.
Going well. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. This might be the perfect counter-attacking opportunity. Really effective shielding under pressure. Now options are plenty. Gives it a go. Well, that's how to hit them. Not quite accurate enough, though. Clear foul, but a Real Madrid bad challenge. And now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. Holland. And there goes the final whistle. It ends in defeat for Real Madrid, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Oh dear, Derek, that was a worrying display. They were completely outplayed in almost every department. The coach has got a lot of work to do before the next game.
And it speaks to the quality of their performance. Now, counter-attacking possibilities here. Oh, what an opportunity. It's gone in! And well, he might celebrate on the back of that. Rodrigo. He takes aim.